Just west of downtown, you get a look at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, NFC South rivals collide. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason, and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers years.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a 1st and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Mayfield going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
I love that they continue to stay here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a Big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
That one complete. It's the tight end, Hawkins. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. It's them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Falcons' 40-yard line.
McMillan comes in motion. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
At the 22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. It's Otten in motion. Oh, a bad time out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. He'll try and get there. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, I won there. I was a little loose with the ball, and fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce. You're not always going to be that lucky. You have to protect the ball at all costs, and it's a little easier to learn that lesson when you get back in the huddle, and fortunately for you, it's still your ball.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Leonard Floyd brought him down. Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 39 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin. The Falcons come out and they are led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's can he build on those? Can he take that next step and become the leader of this organization that they all think he can be?
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 29.
First down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Gonna throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense ready now for their second drive. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score. And it's 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They bring the tight end in motion. A give. This is Irving. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Number 7, Bucky Irving. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Baker to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Right back to Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On play action, Penix. Rolling to the left. Taking off, and he's got it to the 35-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he comes to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. You don't need much. It is third and inches. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The BUCS have the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got third down and less than a yard. They'll go with the sneak. And he's got it. Remove the change. First down at the 47.
It's a gain of 2. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
At the 43-yard line.
And it all starts with that missed block up front. Anytime a defender's able to get upfield and vertical that far, there's just really not much you can do to stop him.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Open man down the field. It's McLeod. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That's another Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he didn't say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 2-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Good blocking, and he's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Falcons are on the board. It's 10-7. Falcons 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. McMillan, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
Buccaneer first down.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. On the handoff, it's Irving. Powerful run, just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is 1st and goal.
Tampa Bay.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
second down.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Now Mayfield. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will get out in front, 17-7.
17. Falcons 7.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Agnew on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun. It's Penix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Ray McLeod was the one he was looking for there.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's going to be 3rd down. Third and 2. And Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
For a Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll throw. It's Penix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So I actually think this is one of those where he was a little bit too unselfish. He's trying to fit that ball in a tight window and maintain his ability as a passer. But I think if he turns himself into a runner and activates his legs, he probably picks up that 1st down if he calls his own number.
Penix on 3rd down. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Falcons 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. McMillan comes in motion. On play action, Mayfield going up top for Evans. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And it's caught. He got Godwin. First and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the left side. Caught by McMillan. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They go play action with Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Buccaneers
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He takes off, and he will score! Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. And the lefty panics on first down. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, and you deliver the ball on time, there's a lot of room to operate.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the Buccaneers' 46-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A Again, it's Penix. Now he'll run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Mayfield to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. McLeod now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll work forward for a couple. Hassan Reddick there to make the play.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Anytime you're running a toss play, you're really just in a race to the perimeter of the defense. Is my guy faster than your guy? And in this case, the speed in the backfield wins. He picks up big yardage and the first down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Penix. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league might kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
This is going to work out for us. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Baker Mayfield and the BUCS ready to get back to work. With Irving, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down by Caden Ellis. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 9-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. McMillan, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have that 1st down, working his way to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Complete to Mike Evans.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 35 yards.
Buccaneers.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of it. Get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Second and inches. Throwing is Baker. He keeps it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
And that's the problem with playing man coverage. There's just not enough eyes on the quarterback. Everyone has their eyes on their receiver that they're matched up with, and he's able to pick up that first down with his legs.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 16-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 17.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. McLeod now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. Good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. Here's a designed run.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. Pitts is the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 57 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Logan Hall on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bucs 4-yard line.
Penix to throw on 2nd down. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
So often down here in these goal-to-go situations, so much of the emphasis is placed on taking away the wide receivers and the tight end targets in the end zone. It's not so easy bringing these backs down on the check down, so give a lot of credit to this defense, rallying to the ball and keeping them short of the end zone.
Buccaneers 31, Falcons 20.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Here's Irving, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Leonard Floyd brought him down. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9
Well,
yards.
give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, here's Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening.
He was
Going to lose a yard.
behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Mayfield. A short one there to Otley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 11. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard
Baker Mayfield
line.
and the BUCS ready to get back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The Tampa ball carrier. He was brought down by Mike Hughes. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Baker to throw. This one on target to Godwin. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 17.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball. And for the most part of the game, it's continued to work. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Trying to hook up with Cade Otten that time around. And it'll be second down.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
On second down, Baker. Now, screen set up for Irvin. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the fourth quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll run with Robinson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
That's to Mooney, complete right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The 38-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
9 yards to go.
Now Penix. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Atlanta.
That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Robinson. Whoa! Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
10 more
Give him
yards.
10 more on that
That's
one. Just enough for
Falcons
another first down.
First and 10.
Well, there's not a whole lot of
14-yard
fancy
line.
going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Can't see it. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the Buccaneers' 16-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
From the gun, it's Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's first and 10. It's Otten in motion. A give. This is Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Jordan Fuller. A loss of a yard. Brings up second down at the 11-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And it's third down.
They send Evans in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jalen McMillan, for what he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. Now a fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Comes Robinson, and a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Ball carrier. The tackle by Benjamin Morrison. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw. Here's Penix. That one taken in by London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on
a pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Penix. Right side, catch made by McLeod. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Robinson running right, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Levante David. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the Bucs 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Penix. Oh, a loose football. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Penix. They'll look to set up the screen here.
It's a pretty good effort there on 3rd and long. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the first down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.